Look, there was a specific moment in gaming when a total stranger could honestly change your life. And the wild thing, that moment always happened before the match even started. If you were playing online between 2005 and 2014, you already know where I'm going with this. You'd finish loading, drop into a pregame lobby, and boom, you're suddenly surrounded by a dozen strangers with absolutely nothing to lose and way too much to say. Someone's blasting music through a cheap headset. Someone else is already trash talking about the last game. But somewhere in that chaos, you'd hear a voice. And that voice, it'd either become your new rival, your go-to teammate, or if you got lucky, one of your best friends. See, the lobby wasn't just a waiting room, it was a social layer. It's where gaming culture was actually built, one pregame screen at a time. Let's look at the games that actually proved this point. Take Modern Warfare 2. The pregame screen? It was a battlefield before the actual battlefield. You'd see a specific name from the last match and your stomach would just drop. That guy, him again, suddenly the match meant something extra. Then there was Halo 3. It built an entirely different kind of community. Between the ranking system and the theater mode, it gave you an identity. You'd start to recognize gamer tags the same way you recognize a face. In GTA Online, in that first year, it was basically a massive social experiment. 15 strangers in a session with zero objectives. Whatever happened next was totally up to the players, and it was almost never boring. The chaos wasn't scripted, the stories were real, and it kept you coming back because, well, you had no idea what you were about to walk into. So, when did it all shift? Somewhere between 2015 and 2020, the big publishers fell in love with a new metric, time to match. The only question they cared about was, how fast can we get this person into a game? See, here's what they figured out. A player sitting in the lobby isn't spending money in the item shop. A player in the lobby is talking to other people. And that conversation, it's uncontrollable, it's unmonetizable, and occasionally, it's a PR nightmare. So they engineered it out. They built these matchmaking systems that are so fast and so seamless that you never actually have to interact with another human being at all. You click play, you get a loading screen, you're in. No waiting, no talking, no chaos, and ultimately, no connection. They called it a better player experience. What they actually built was a revolving door. In, game, out, next, repeat. Here's what we actually lost when the lobby disappeared. First, community. Real, organic, player-built community. Those lobbies were where clans were born, where friends lists were built from scratch. That's where a username on a screen became a person you actually knew. Now, the algorithm replaces all that with a perfectly balanced stranger you'll never see again. Second, identity. In a lobby, your gamertag actually meant something. People recognized you. They built a reputation around you. Modern matchmaking just conceals everything. You're not a player anymore, you're a data point. You're just a win rate to be optimized. And third, this is the one that actually stings, the stories. Most of our greatest gaming memories didn't even happen inside the match. They happened in the downtime, the waiting, the weirdness before the game started. In that space, that messy human space, it needed a lobby. Can we get it back? Actually, some games are already trying. Games like Helldivers 2 plus more launched with proximity chat. People lost their minds. Why? Because suddenly there were strangers again. There was friction. That one tiny mechanic generated more community content in a month than most live service games manage in a year. Look, the tech to bring lobbies back is better than it's ever been. The will to do it is the problem. Lobbies are messy. They're hard to moderate. You can't directly sell a skin in them, but most importantly, they hand control back to the players, and that's the last thing corporate business models want. The death of the lobby wasn't some technical limitation. It wasn't progress. It was a business decision. And until the data shows that the messy, chaotic lobby is what actually keeps people playing, that revolving door is staying put. Because the algorithm, it doesn't care about your stories. But we do.